See what I mean? Sex is just like economics or anything else. It depends on what you call it or what you want to do with it or what your purpose is. The whole idea behind all of this, what the code calls anti-sexuality.
Okay.
All right. That's the umbrella title that's given to it in the compensatory
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. The white supremacists have looked at the whole world and they said, you know what? We got to completely mess these black people up when it comes to sex. Because if they get that straight and ever get this thing straight about just black males with females, which is still all messed up, it's nowhere near what it ought to be.
Yes.
Not one.
Yes.
Not one relationship, so-called. There's no such thing as that, all right, in the system of white supremacy. So we haven't gotten that straight. But they say they might be trying to get it straight. This was after the 1960s. So the white supremacists looked at that during the 1960s, and they say, you know what? These non-white people may get their sexual act together. And because, we got it just by where it ought to be right now, but they may, male with female and whatnot, and doing constructive things. All of this battle between the sexes comes to an end where non-white people are concerned.
Mm-hmm.
All of this subordination that black males have about subordinating the black female and mistreating the black female and beating her up when he's mad about something and all like that, that might come to an end. We can't let that come to an end. The whole logic, the whole strategy of the white supremacists is we're not going to only mess up the male-female thing, we're going to mess up them sexually altogether. Have universal record sex.
Wow.
Where we're going to call everything sex or anything sex when it comes to non-white people.
Wow.
But we know non-white people are not that dumb. So if we got to do a ton of this stuff ourselves in order to impress them that this is the way to go, that this is a grand improvement over anything that has ever been before. In other words, the white supremacists are saying to the entire world, this whole thing of limiting yourself to male with female as being sex,
oh, man.
That's so archaic.
That's messed up.
So old-fashioned.
Yeah.
Get rid of that. In fact, that's not worth anything at all. That's what they're really telling people.
Yeah.
All right? And black people, particularly intellectual black people who they aimed it for, they said, hey, get the intellectuals first. Get all of the people who claim that they are, have some type of thought processes. Get all of these non-white people first on board with it.
Wow.
And the rest of them will come tumbling into the bat. All right?
Woo.
And because they know something about the strength of sexuality.
Yeah.
Once you get control, see, because the whole thing is, they're not turning loose to this. They have absolute control of this, all right? They're not just saying this, putting some ideas out there and say, hey, it's all about sexual freedom. Just do what you want to.
Yeah,
They are controlling every bit of this.